Previously on the Black Lagoon crossover.
I told Genji this ain't his fucking house.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind. Go ahead and take a bite of my.
Hey, you very good. See you next time.
It's on, bitch!
It's quite interesting how we have been traveling through different timelines and worlds after Nanami Madobe found us, became close with us, and transported us from the world of Frutiger Aero, the futuristic cities, and bliss, to see what's outside our normal timeline.
It is indeed my good friend Leopold. As for myself, I'm personally curious what types of things we might encounter throughout these various worlds and timelines.
Is it just me, Taki Manesi? Or does your voice sound more mature right now?
Honestly, I kinda hear it, Slick Nick. Taki Minaz, my good friend. Your voice does sound more mature, come to think about it more clearly.
Now I can hear it. Thanks you two for pointing it out to me. At first I didn't hear it, and that was until you two told me. Thanks so much, Leopold and Nick, my good friends.
You are most welcome, Taki Minaz, my friend.
Hi, my good friends Leopold, Mr. Menace, and Slick Nick.
Hi, Miss Madobe!
I wanted to inform you guys about someone that wanted to see you since he traveled from Dr. Cockhead's forest after Dr. Cockhead somehow got turned into the wise mystical Cockhead tree.
It's all right, Nanami. I'm here already. Since it's a matter I need to discuss with those three.
No, you're good, Genji. You can talk with them. Meanwhile, I have to ask Microsoft to have me as a guest character in a new anime gun game, and my gun of choice being modeled after the Frutiger Aero aesthetic.
That sounds very interesting, Nanami. Me and the quote-unquote three white boys will talk with you later.
Bye-bye, you guys.
Bye, Miss Madobe.
And as for you three, the so-called three white boys, I have something to tell you who I really am behind my Genji persona.
Who are you really, Genji?
Oh, you three don't know? It was just all an act, you see.
Which you guys is that? Who I think it is.
Yo, it's year 2090. Leopold from the future timeline.
That's hella awesome! Bro Nick, John Wick, and Kiryu Kazuma were right when they heard about year 2090 Leopold from the news where Mudahar spoke about it via that whistleblower he mentioned.
Yep, that's right, you three. That information is indeed correct. As for myself, I'm currently looking for my house back home. It kinda looks like Leopold's house, but it has a few differences.
Year 2090. Leopold, would you like to stay the night at my house for now? Until you find your house?
Sure, Leopold. It would be nice to be reminded of my house despite the differences between the two houses.
No problem. Year 2090, Leopold. You are always welcome to my house if you need a place to stay.
Thank you, Leopold.
You're welcome, buddy. Year 2090. Leopold, we are very glad to help you with everything you need. Since you talked with us after you came out of your Genji persona and you showed your real self?
The Genji persona was fun while it lasted, Leopold. I had to come clean without resorting behind a mask of who I wasn't known as. In the end, it doesn't matter on who I was before, but to embrace who I am now with the new chapter of my life with you guys.
Listen here, 2090 Leopold. You have people that care about you and love you. The people who leave your side and don't want to be near you are fake friends, and they are only there to use you.
My good friends, Slick Nick and Leopold. Disturbing part about that is, I can relate to what you said to 2090 Leopold. I have been used many times during my time at the Bible Black Academy. That's why Leopold and myself got away with an escape vehicle after we locked Reika Katami aka Osama Fucker in the closet so she can be killed by the anti-Lolicon bunch's animatronics.
Can't say I blame you, Taki Minace, my good friend. Everyone needs an escape from something in their lives. That's why people like John Wick and Revi, even Kiryu Kazuma and Saki Yoshida did the exact same thing since they wanted to escape things that are going on in their lives.
I'm glad Mr. Wick and Mr. Kiryu saved those women from everything that happened to them. They seem like kind and compassionate people. We need more people like that in our world.
Slick Nick, Leopold Slick, and Taki Minase. I'm starting to feel like people have seemed to lose empathy for people after a certain outbreak on the year of 2020 happened. If you know, you know.
You are not wrong there and not far off here, 2090 Leopold. Even Seth, the Incubus, and Hell Knight Ingrid said the same exact thing.
You know what, Slick Nick? I noticed that too. More people have lost empathy and more people have become so entitled due to everything that happened during 2020.
Exactly, Leopold, my good friend. Not only that, but ever since 2020 happened, at the Bible Black Academy, most students have become more irate, hostile, and entitled since 2020 was around the same time you helped me escape from there.
Can't say I blame you guys for having enough and being sick and tired of everything that happened, since it clearly was getting old to you guys, including myself.
Yeah, it was, and still is getting old to us. And people have to learn to change themselves for the better ever since that dreadful year happened to everyone in our world.
Yeah, no shit, Slick Nick, Leopold Slick, and Taki Minase.
No kidding!
For the Kit Kat commercial about the Break Brothers, I didn't get offended. But as for someone like Trump, he would say, the Break Brothers. More like, the Chocolate Brothers.
Hell Knight Ingrid coming from someone like Trump, he would say something like that due to the type of person he is.
Considering the fact that in the past Trump referred to me as black, when I am in fact Native American, the unhinged madman doesn't know which is which, and he would say that certain nationalities all look the same.
Since I'm Native American, as the hero King Algol myself, to quote Bayman on this, as a matter of fact, the real Americans are the Native Americans that were the original inhabitants of our country way before we arrived here. When our country was first started to begin with, similar to how Algol is Native American, and we should all respect Algol in the end, and we shouldn't ever discriminate against someone for where they come from, because that type of behavior is very evil, scummy, and ignorant.
Bayman is 100% correct. Nobody should be so ignorant to the point of being discriminatory against someone for where they come from. I'm Cuban, my family, and myself included. We faced discrimination many years ago, but in the end, we overcame everything that happened to us. My mom and I have friends who are of different ethnicities and nationalities. We accept them. However, someone like Trump wouldn't do something like that because due to the type of person he is. What he is doing to our country. The people who voted him in are ultimately paying the price. My friend group and I can't even believe this unhinged fascist is our president again. I fear what's to come after the 4 years are over. Those people who voted him in shouldn't complain when they lose their rights because it's on them and who they voted for.
I can't say I blame you, Seth. Many years ago when I was younger as a young kid, I suffered through discrimination myself. You know what event happened that caused people to be so hateful against Indians and Arabs in general? 9/11s happened. My family feared that we would be sent to Guantanamo Bay because we were Indian people. That's how bad it was for us, due to everything that happened and the hate and targeted harassment we faced because of it, and what we saw. Ever since then, people have looked at me funny due to the stereotypes they have heard about. I learned to overcome it, and to not let it bother me. Because my father helped me through it and gave me important advice on doing great things in life and to not let others put you down.
That's a great way of looking at things, Mutahar. I'm glad your dad helped you through everything that happened. Unfortunately, people are going to act that way towards others who are different than them. It's very upsetting to even think about, but it's the hard and honest truth about life and everywhere you go. There's going to be people that are like that everywhere in our world. Once people are like that, realize that not everyone is the same based on a stereotype and how they interact with us. People that engage in that behavior need to learn and accept people for who they are and where they come from.
Yeah, no kidding, Penty Man.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, no kidding, Dr. Cockroach. And what is Donald Jackass Trump worried about anyway? My forest ain't his fucking house, as of now. The current cockheads die by my cigarette butts, and new cockheads take their place. Harold Slick is a poor excuse of a father that didn't care if Leopold Slick, Taki Minas, and my little cockhead Junior's world ended tomorrow.
It's crazy to think about that. Either way, those cockheads are in for a big surprise down the line.
Every cockhead gets their chance, and another cigarette butt keeps a cockhead away.
I want to grab him by the pussy.
Joke's on you, but we have pussies, and they are ours.
Oh, look. It's the police rape victim and the creepy edgelord demon bitch.
Are you kidding me, Orange Boy?
Oh God, it's Ryuki the Red Wolf and Black Famous HD.
You know who isn't human? You know who isn't human? People like you!
Help, I can't breathe, I can't breathe.
10 years in the joint made you a fucking pussy.
Yeah, no kidding. Guy deserved it.
Exactly, Slenderman. Guy is an unhinged bigot, and he did deserve it.
Yeah, fuck him. I hope he's buried 6 feet under at Dr. Cockhead's forest.
Don't worry about that. Lucy and Revy took care of Orangina Man for me, since I am planning to hang up my pirate hat and my cigarette butts to crown the next successor to being Dr. Cockhead. And I have one person in mind regarding the next successor to being Dr. Cockhead.
Relax, I be a doctor.
Let's release a second trooper off what the fuck.